Yo, what's going on, y'all? We are back. It's been a long time. Shouldn't have left you without some dope rhymes to step to. Anyways, three
I thought
guys with common
I thought you
sense.
was gonna do the Aaliyah version. All right,
Baby girl.
I was kind of let down.
Anyways, like I said, we are back. Three guys with common sense. My name is Quill Will. I'm accompanied by Avatar slang. You can't say the slang without ang, and we're bringing all the elements together still.
Hmm.
And then the other guy, he needs no introduction. Man of many names, a $750 hoe,
Yep,
Dan Lime.
yep.
We got the Beyonce of the group,
Yep.
and Slanger. What other names? What are name? What am I missing?
Oh, he's Michael with CH now. Not KE.
This is sick. This is
So
sick.
it's
I can't believe y'all doing
now.
this to me. I can't believe y'all doing this to me.
Mike Moolah, Mike Money. Go ahead and bring us in with your opening statement.
Well, I don't know whose feathers this is going to ruffle, but I just found out yesterday that Bubba Watson is black. I did not know that.
So, are you talking about a race car driver?
I did not know. Yeah, I did not know Bubba Watson was black. It came across my screen that he was the first black NASCAR driver to do some driving shit, and I was like, "Wait, Bubba Watson's black?" And I looked at the picture and I said, "Wow, he's black." I did not know that.
He was the one with the whole hubbub with the whole noose
I
in the
thought
garage thing.
I thought he was just with the black folks. I didn't know he was. I didn't know he was black. I just thought he was like a K Upton nigga or something like that.
Speaking of which, the guy Hamilton in the Formula One racing, he just won his. He's the first racer to have 100 race wins, and he's black. So yeah,
Oh,
we
yep, I
got
know
race
you're talking about.
cars too. We got race cars too.
Wow. Here I was just cheering for Jeff Gordon. He's still around.
Jeff Gordon ain't been
No.
a thing for like 20 years.
When
Yeah,
he was gay, right? He was the first gay driver.
No,
No.
no.
Wait, he wasn't gay?
No.
No,
Are y'all
Jeff Gordon
serious?
very
You talking about someone else?
No, I swore Jeff Gordon was gay. He's not gay.
no,
All right.
no.
All right.
Anyways, yeah,
Jeff Gordon's not gay.
Lewis Hamilton is his name. And
Rep
he's the
Hamilton
GOAT.
is better.
Wow.
He's actually not in this case. He's really not.
He's the GOAT of racing.
I
But,
think Daryl Earnhardt is. Senior.
Wow, he's dead.
Which one?
Oh,
Senior or
damn it,
junior?
Mike.
I said senior.
Yeah, he's died in a very bad car
Yeah, he
crash.
died.
I
like a long time
remember.
ago.
I remember
Yeah.
that was a
Yeah.
travesty.
You don't remember
And
that?
I do remember that.
You know that joke just
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna take
What? I said
I'm
it was
not even gonna take it
I
there.
said it was a travesty.
it.
What happened? I wasn't even joking. I swear I wasn't joking.
Anyways,
All right.
let's hop right into the show. We mentioned Aaliyah. We got Aaliyah's music on streaming services now for all the millions and millions of people who've never heard her music. So it's kind of cool.
If you never
We're
heard
not
of
gonna hear
music,
it
get the
now.
fuck off my lawn. Oh
Then-
God.
Yeah, we don't got nothing to talk
Oh.
about.
Wait. Will, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Why can't I? Why can't I? Why can't I do that?
I can't
So
believe I
our-
didn't know
our-
that Bubba Watson wasn't black, man.
Our
Yeah, that's a
friend-
tragedy. Who's our friend?
You know what? I'm not doing this today. We just know
What
people
happened?
that didn't know who Aaliyah was till she died.
Oh wow.
Mm.
Wow.
We don't have nothing to talk about.
Wow.
It's like what did Mike say? If you were born,
This guy is
if you
ruthless.
were born after 9/11, we have nothing to talk about. Remember, that was a few weeks before 9/11.
Y'all
We
pissed
have
me off.
nothing to talk about.
Hey, I'm just saying, if you was born after 9/11, this nigga's hitting puncher bags. Look at this Muhammad Ali nigga. Look at this fool. We are in the middle of a podcast and you're
Cash-
hitting the
I
puncher
just
bag.
noticed it was next to me.
Cash is
So-
no way.
So that makes you. I'm gonna try to ignore this fool. What the hell is wrong with him?
Yeah.
Yes.
What's
If you haven't already, go stream all of Aaliyah's music. Tank's first two albums are also on streaming. Phenomenal albums. Tank,
Who?
nigga. Tank.
You suggest
Joe-
Tank on a podcast?
JoJo's first album is out on streaming now, and all of Timbaland and Magoo's first albums are out too. I'm sick of y'all niggas.
No,
Shout out to
either.
Key. Shout out to Key. Shout out to Jade. We got Muhammad Al nigga over here.
This nigga is working out. What the fuck? We in the middle of a podcast and you stand up and start beating the bag. Like
Key
everybody
calling him
knows.
workout bucko.
Everybody knows you can fight, Derek. You don't have to keep.
No, don't nobody know.
Oh my god! You want to be? You want to be goddamn? Who's the Dragonfly Jones? You Dragonfly Derek?
Not Dragonfly.
You
Derek.
Dragonfly Derek?
That's the
you
best
wanna
fighting reference you got.
Yeah, because you wanna fucking show off just like him, except you're gonna actually kick somebody's ass. That's going. That's going.
Beat nobody up.
Okay.
Mm.
Well,
What a shame.
Except for
Yeah.
friend, but we'll move on.
oh my
Wow.
god. Oh,
No, we're not going there.
wow.
So we're moving on. Speaking of getting beaten up, beaten up, you know who's getting beaten up in jail soon? Robert.
You heard-
Robert is getting beaten up in jail soon.
You heard the new reports saying that he's going to snitch on all the artists that he knows that fucks little kids too. Like, shut up.
Oh, he trying to cop a plea deal.
Yeah, probably.
Oh no.
Did you ever think that you would be this rich? I mean, R. Kelly, have a nice life. Jump
He
off a
should have
bridge.
went to jail.
Yep.
He should have went to
Jump
jail.
off
when
and put
Toya
something in
Talk.
jail.
He said that song. Toya
In the
Talk.
words of your favorite person, Prince Abel, he needs to go to the tallest building in his city, go to the highest floor, open the window, wave at the pretty people, and jump the fuck out.
Shout out to Abe. That's the best bar he ever
And
spit.
played this on the way down.
We're going to get flagged because you played
5
that
seconds.
garbage. Oh my god, that song is
You get
god
like
awful.
10 seconds.
Once I heard that song, I said he did it. Even if he didn't, he did
He
it.
did it.
He
He
did it.
did it.
You definitely did it. After
did it.
playing
Oh.
that song.
And I'm here to say to all the older people that's older than us, I watched the verdict recently of the OJ trial. That glove fit. He did it.
Oh, you know what?
That glove
R.
fit
Kelly,
perfectly.
where's the OJ?
No.
At least OJ killed his wife. Damn.
No. You know what? I'm in the group of people that don't believe OJ did it. I think his son did it.
Come on, Quill, stop.
No,
OJ
I think his son did it. I think his son did it.
He hired his son to do it.
Based off of
They
what?
buried the body. They did it.
One of them.
Quill, if I'm in the car with you and you killed a person and I drive away, we both guilty.
This is true.
We both did.
Y'all know Van Lathan left TMZ, right? Go and fill his vacancy.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah. Shout out to Van Lathan.
Shout out to Van Lathan.
I'll be talking to him on Twitter. I talk to him and Glasses Malone all the time on Twitter.
Glasses Malone.
What a fuck boy.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
He be saying some dumbass shit. He need to be locked up with R. Kelly. Yo, we should try to get him on the podcast. He'll probably do it. I'm gonna ask him.
I will.
You should ask him. Oh, we should both ask him.
Speaking of which, drink check. What we got? What we got today? Drink check.
I got the white bottle of Bel Air. It's the best bottle, by the way.
I got Woodford Reserve.
Put up here what Jade just said. Because Jade, I'm telling you, he did that shit. Our parents is lying. They just wanted. Look,
read to the audio
OJ,
listeners what Jade said.
OJ definitely did it. I only got a 4th grade reading level. OJ definitely did it. I don't know too many people who don't think he did. Laughing emoji. Only older people think so. You know why? Because they don't know shit. You know how many older people said them 80s movies was good? They trash.
80s movies are very good, Mike. Stop it.
How many times they say, man, all your music talk about is sex and drugs. I listen to Cameo. Tastes like candy. They talking about cocaine.
Like, there's really good movies in the 80s. They're probably better than 90s movies.
Man, 16 Candles is garbage.
Let's move on.
The Goonies, garbage.
Oh no.
What about Die Hard? What about Lethal Weapon?
Die Hard's a good movie.
And Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Lethal Weapon is a good movie. First 48 is a good movie.
Speaking.
You named 3 movies in a row, Mike, from the 80s.
Yeah, but all that other shit, all that Twin Ting movies, them Jones is trash.
That's the early 2000s.
And
Your
then
time.
the 80s,
That's the early 2000s.
the 80s had all the good kung fu movies too.
Trash.
So
Did they?
Fake.
yeah,
Fake.
they are fake. It's all
Jackie Chan is
choreographed.
better.
Wow.
Jackie
Chan-
Chan does kung fu.
Whatever
if you
happened to
didn't know
Jackie
that, Mike.
Chan? Where's
He's still
Jackie
around.
at?
Nothing.
Jackie's still around?
Nothing
Oh, okay.
happened to Jackie Chan.
He's
I was
old.
just asking. I haven't heard about him
He's old.
since Rush Hour 3. Trash.
Wow. Wasn't the
He's
fourth
done
one?
a lot of movies since Rush Hour 3.
There was a
Hour 3
Rush
is
Hour
trash.
4? Trash.
No. Rush Hour 3 is trash. You're right.
Yeah. There's no Rush Hour 4, right?
No, there isn't.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, the 80s. James said the 80s had Scarf. 80s did have Scarface.
Scarface. Trash movie.
Scarface is trash?
Trash.
Mike, what do you like? You just like
Scarface the rapper meant more to me than Scarface the movie did. Sorry,
that
Hope.
doesn't say anything.
I had to switch up. I had to switch
That
up
doesn't
your
mean
lyric,
nothing.
Hope. I'm just saying. Scarface is trash. He just sniffed cocaine the whole movie. Say hello to my little friend.
Wait, how you make fun of the 80s, but you like Headsprung?
Because that was the 2000s.
Yeah, that's a terrible 2000s song.
The best things
When
that
you
come
gonna
out of
admit
the
that the
80s.
2000s outside
Whoa!
of cartoons is probably one of
The best things that come out of the 80s was Epcot, that was built in 82. Thriller. What else happened in the 80s? Michael Jordan got drafted. And that's about it.
Michael Jordan getting drafted gets on your list. You are nuts.
I'm just saying. Take care.
Eddie Murphy
Speaking of which-
reviving SNL.
Oh, Eddie Murphy. Yes. Eddie Murphy. Yes.
Yep. And speaking of which,
Speaking of Eddie, Norbit is a good movie. Sorry, Quill.
What?
I just had to pick
No,
up Norbit. Norbit's a funny
you
movie.
fine?
Norbert's not in his top 5.
I didn't say it was. I just said it's a funny movie.
Oh, I just had to point that out for the listeners. It's not in his top 5.
Fair enough. Bitch, that's my wine cooler.
All right, let's move on.
You little skinny bitch.
And then didn't Dave Chappelle's stand up come out? Or
I
is it about to come out?
I was watching it before I got on here. I got like 20 minutes left. Funny as hell.
I'm
Funny as hell.
gonna check that out. I'm a big Dave Chappelle fan.
Dave Chappelle's the GOAT. Dave Chappelle's the GOAT.
And Jake, can you
I thought
put that up? Norbit.
I said David Pryor. Richard Pryor was.
Richard is the GOAT.
Richard is in his own category. Him and
Yeah.
George Garland. They're in their own category.
They're just different. They were built different.
Yep.
And they're
Make
two
work
different
for
type.
everything.
They're two different type of comedians, but they're both brilliant in their own way.
Fair. Yep.
Can you put Jade's up? Norbit is hilarious. You need to let the people know. Norbit is underrated. That is a hilarious movie.
I
Hilarious
trust
movie.
Jade. I do mess with her online, but I trust her more when it comes to shows. and
Who
movies.
gives a rat's ass? I love Norbit.
Eddie,
Kate.
I mean, I ain't gonna watch it. I ain't gonna watch Norbit again, but I respect Jade's opinion.
I saw that in the movies. Matter of fact, I saw Norbit in the movies when I was a teenager.
You want to see a bitch
Sorry
come
to
down the
hear that.
slide? I'll show you a bitch that come down the slide. He said, "Ma'am, do you have panties on?" Of course, I have on panties. Nobody asked. Pants on. Then she looked up
You
her
should
stomach.
drop it because no one knows what you're talking about.
No, I know exactly what he's talking about.
When she went to Raging Waters. I hate y'all. Well,
No,
I hate
I
you,
know.
Derek. Yeah, I know you know what I'm talking
You hate
about.
me.
Yeah.
I hate y'all.
But let's move on, man. They don't want to hear me quote Norbit.
Speaking of 80, versus Big Daddy Kane and KRS-One.
Now Mike about to have all this respect,
So-
like he ain't just make fun of the 80s.
So let's talk about it. She
Y'all can
so I
talk
talked to
about
I talked to my mom and I talked to my uncle. Those are my resident hip hop historians. You know, they were around for the beginning. They grew up with it.
Mhm.
And they both seem to believe that this is a heavy mismatch. Just in the sense of styles.
Mhm.
KRS-One being the intellectual and Big Daddy Kane being the party, get it going, the glamorous life, so to speak.
Mhm.
And that they kind of clash. That
I can see that.
they weren't feeling the matchup. I made the point. I said it's good for hip hop to get new eyes on some of our legends. It is a real versus. And Jade, I wouldn't skip out on this one, only because I'm a huge Big Daddy Kane fan. There's no Hove, there's no Jay-Z without Big Daddy Kane, and the influence is definitely there. And I also like KRS-One, so I mean, it's good to get fresh eyes on some of these old heads, some of the legends of hip hop. It might be a mismatch, but I still think it's good for the genre. It's good for the sport of hip hop. You know, two guys that came up in the battle rap era, the original battle rap era, and competitors, so to speak. Because I call hip hop a blood sport. It is dog eat dog, especially from that era.
Absolutely.
What do you think, Mike?
I'm a definitely watch. Big Daddy Kane is my guy. Like you said, to reiterate what you said, there's no Jay-Z without Big Daddy Kane or Kool G Rap. So when I was doing my homework on Big Daddy Kane, I definitely heard the influence. KRS-One is a storyteller. He's the ultimate MC. And I can see why someone older than us thinks that is a mismatch, but it's to show people our age and younger what they were about. And in that time, it was all about stage presence, and those two would give you stage presence. Big Daddy Kane with his flash and dancing and everything. It's gonna be something to watch, and just KRS-One doing this thing on the microphone, just being an MC, just the ultimate MC. It's gonna be something to watch, man. I can't wait to see it.
I need a KRS. I know we getting a freestyle. We got to get a freestyle.
Oh,
and KRS-One is the best freestyle I've ever heard. Easy.
I'm with you.
He does it easily.
I'm with you.
Jade said that the matchup is BS like Fat Joe and Ja Rule. No, Fat Joe sold out. He blew it.
Yeah.
Fat Joe blew it because Fat Joe was supposed to win that battle.
Yep.
But he ain't come prepared.
Step into a world where there's no one left. That's the first KRS-One I ever heard. But excuse me, guys, I'm only 30. I had to go back and listen. Man, my cousin Mike educated me on KRS-One.
Well, I will say that Big Daddy Kane influenced all the rappers I love. So there's that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Criminal Minded is a top 10 hip hop album of all time.
Hey, all right, Bill Simmons.
It is.
I love
Mike CH.
I've seen Kane about 3 times live, and his stage show is better than a lot of these young guys now. So much better. The
because
presence,
they're horrible on stage. Meek Mill is one of them. Horrible on stage, just like his album.
Oh my gosh, that album is trash.
Man, Meek, I'm sorry, man. I know we from Philly. I know we from Philly, Meek, and we supposed to support Philly, but my God.
You don't have to support anybody.
That album
supposed to be PSP.
That album is garbage. How you go backwards from championships? You were supposed to uplift the community and talk about prison reform, and you telling me how many girls you fucking and how many cribs you got? Boy, we don't give a flying fuck.
Couldn't he talk about that stuff and still have it be a bad album?
He could, but the content would have been better. The content was just bad and repetitive, and the flows was bad. And
how many times you gonna talk about Bulletproof and the Lambo?
Yeah,
the Lamb truck. Nobody cares about your Lamb truck and blah blah.
We don't care that you fucking girls randomly from the club. We don't give a goddamn about none of that. We understand that you fuck random girls. Talk about prison reform and all the shit you're doing around the community, like you like to tell us any other time.
Yeah, I thought it was a big step back because apparently there's beef between him and Rick Ross. As you can tell, there was no Rick Ross feature on this album,
which there's usually at least one.
And I didn't hear Rick's influence. The beat selection was terrible.
Just a bunch of flips.
Yeah.
Even when Meek drops a bad intro, that's already a bad album.
Because the intro is the only thing you show up for.
The Expensive Pain song should have been the intro. That was the best song. It took me 6 times wanting to kill myself before I got to that. God damn.
Wow. So Jay says they've been beefing for months. They have. So for
Yeah.
people who don't know, Meek wants out of his deal, but Rick Ross, being a shrewd businessman that he is, he's not gonna let him out of his deal. Why should he? You know, it's
I'm gonna have to
Go
get the
ahead.
booster shot before I listen to that album again. I'll never
wow.
press play on that bullshit unless I got the Pfizer, the Moderna, or the State Farm or whatever the other fucking needle is. Unless I got the State Farm needle all up in me, I ain't listening to that bullshit. I'm telling you that right now.
So my beef with Meek, his issue is, you know, you sign the deal. It's not like Lil Wayne who was getting dicked out of his money, literally.
Lil Wayne been killing his feature verses lately, by the way.
Oh, love every feature Wayne has done recently.
That Rich the Kid album, no thank you. But
no,
continue.
I heard that song
Rich
like
the
12,000 records.
Yeah, they made they got a whole
like
mixtape.
12,000. It sold like 12,000.
Oh, I will listen to that. I don't think he's good, but I think his music good.
It's out now. It's 10 songs. God bless you.
It's terrible.
I'll add it to my library.
So Meek wants out of that deal. Rick is not going to let him out of the deal. It's not like he's getting dicked out of his money like Baby was dicking Lil Wayne out of his money. He needs to finish the deal and just move on. It's that simple. Drop a double album like Drake did.
Yeah.
For Scorpion. That's the only reason why we got a double album. Wasn't because he had all that music. It's because he's trying to get out of that fucking deal.
MMG dropped 2 projects. Well, a single and a project this weekend that was disappointing because that Wale and J. Cole song. Nah.
And that's a shame because J. Cole has been red hot on his features.
Yeah, that was a dud. But I'm still looking forward to Folarin too.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
But that song is a no for me. But that's because I'm not a chick with a little butt.
Can we get this? Can we get this Rick Ross Richer Than I've Ever Been? I've been waiting on it. I'm trying to figure out when it's coming.
The album?
Yeah.
Well, Derek's gonna have something smart to say, so let him go first.
About what?
About Rick Ross's new album coming.
I'm putting myself back on mute.
Yo, I'm just saying, man.
I mean, he cool, but it's like I don't got nothing to say. Like he makes the album, whatever.
I need
like,
that Rick.
I don't love him. I don't hate him. He's fine.
Rick Ross's book was real good too.
She said, "Screw you, like little booties matter."
Little booties do matter. I just don't need to hear the song from 2 of the dopest lyricists I've heard in the last 20 years. I'm just saying. Poke it out, stick it out, poke it out. Stop it, Wale. I could have made that.
Speaking of which,
how the fuck? I really couldn't have. But how the fuck do you mess up Vibrant Thing beat? Quill, defend it. You know, if I was to do that with the Vibrant Thing beat, you'd have been like, please don't put that out. Even if I was joking, you'd have been like, please don't put that out. It's just some beats you don't touch. Vibrant Thing is one of them.
That you're right.
You don't touch Vibrant Thing.
I would have left that alone.
You don't touch that beat. You don't touch Vibrant Thing unless you're gonna kill that shit.
That's an untouchable beat.
Vibrant Thing, yes.
No.
Yes. Vibrant Thing.
Well,
there's no such thing as an untouchable beat.
Yes, there is. Vibrant Thing is one of them.
You know what though? Like
Human Nature is a more classic song than that. And
I don't need every flip from that neither.
It accomplished what it needed to accomplish.
I love every Human Nature.
The ladies like it, and Wale is for the ladies, and the ladies like it. So I guess it works.
Wale,
what?
They shaking their backs. They don't even, the girls who like that song don't even have no ass. They just got long backs and a spine.
All right, move on.
So speaking of which,
nobody shaming Bucko.
We're ready for this Kendrick album that he's working on. He's leaving TDE. How do we feel about that?
You still have feelings about that?
I feel nothing because I just want the music.
Yeah.
He just sighed. Let him talk.
What y'all? Why y'all ain't tell Meek to leave whatever you want alone then? No, Meek need to leave whatever Meek rapped on. He need to leave all that alone. I wish that album never happened.
Meek back on the perk 10s. He gotta be. He gotta be.
Relax. So wait,
Yo,
you wanted to
lock
talk
his
about,
ass back
Kendrick
up.
Lamar.
Lock his ass back up. They need
You
to
want to talk
lock.
about Kendrick Lamar and what?
They need to lock. They need to lock Meek Mill right back up in Chester. He need to go right.
Relax.
He violated parole. He need to
Maybe
go back.
No, he didn't.
maybe
Stop.
maybe
Meek-
the Eagles. Maybe the Eagles will win another Super Bowl.
Hey, TMZ, I saw Meek smoking crack. I'm gonna send it to y'all. Send him back. Send his ass back to jail. Meek Mill is the Paul George of hip hop.
Wow.
What?
Not playoff.
I don't even know.
P.
I don't even know what that
Playoff
means.
P.
But I'm gonna run with that now.
Not playoff.
Meek
P.
Mill is the Paul George of hip hop.
Call this man a regular
Paul
season
George is like a
rapper.
top 7 player in the playoffs last year.
Meek is a top 7 player when everybody else ain't there. Once we all leave and go to Mars, when the aliens take over, then Meek is top 7.
Wow.
Quill,
Yo,
you want to say something about Kendrick?
Oh yeah. All right. So I saw a post on Facebook.
look
the
at
other day.
James Slanger. Look at James. Kendrick leaving TD. Shake my head.
Well, TDE is not active enough for me, and I feel some sort of way about that.
Yo,
Just give
James got a shrine of TD in his closet, like Helga had
Tell the
of
audio
Arnold.
listeners who James is. So they
James-
understand. We got a friend named James.
We have his friend named James who wears do-rags. We call him Mac 11. He has a shrine of Kobe Bryant, all of TDE members, and he's the real Baby Keem, y'all. James Rogers is the real Baby Keem. That's Baby J. Baby J is Baby Keem. That's
I
who he
hate
is.
y'all. I do anything to replace y'all. Like Kendrick said. But,
Yeah. Top of
No,
the morning. Top of the morning.
so-
top of the morning.
So I read something real disastrous. This was a disaster of a post. This man said, y'all need to stop playing. To Pimp a Butterfly is not a good album. Y'all need
Liar.
to
Wait,
pretend.
who said this, Quill?
Just a rando. This bothered me though.
Oh,
He's
then
like,
move on.
he said, y'all pretend to like this album because of the accolades that it got. The album is not good. Sonically, it's not
Well, we liked it
good.
before the accolades.
I'm like, dog. I'm like, it's critically acclaimed. It's widely acclaimed by the general public. It got a fucking Pulitzer Prize. A Pulitzer.
Well, Quill, to be fair,
What the
you're proving
fuck
the
is
guy's
a
point.
Pulitzer?
You don't know what a Pulitzer
I
is?
understand
never
what you're
heard of
saying,
it.
but he's too dumb. You don't know what Pulitzer is? Right?
I
Anyone who writes.
don't know.
is
I have a
eligible.
child. I don't even know what pull out means.
Wow. It's
Okay, move on.
it's an award given to like excellent journalism and arts. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Written arts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
He missed
man.
it. I was just saying it's an award given for written arts and
Don't stop her,
journalism.
Mike.
What? Ain't that the Nobel Peace Prize?
Move on.
So
What the fuck is that? What is all these prizes, man? I just be trying to get this shit out of the arcade, and y'all be giving out all these keys to the city for people who ain't never even been to the city. Everybody got a key to Detroit. Meanwhile, Detroit houses is $2,000. How come y'all?
That's a good point.
Oh, y'all ain't
That is a
y'all
good
getting
point.
all these keys to the city. Meanwhile, Trick living somewhere in Auburn Hills, and
While we here, Big Pun
Detroit-
Mill Street.
Detroit is going in the toilet. Detroit
Wait,
ain't been shit all my life.
While
Neither
we
has
here-
the Lions.
While we here, Big Pun don't need no street.
Oh my god.
no, he ain't shit.
Oh my god. Big Pun is the reason why Katrina happened. They threw his body into the ocean and his ass broke the levees.
Wow.
Big
Wow.
Pun drank Slim Fast, lost 100 pounds, and died. Big Pun was beating the shit out of his wife, but they couldn't put the handcuffs.
Well, you know
on
what they
his-
say in the dictionary, right, Mike? You know
What
what they say
they-
in West Philly?
What they said?
You can't spell punch without pun.
Wow.
They couldn't even lock Big Pun up because his short ass arms wouldn't go behind his back. That nigga was the first plasma TV. This motherfucker was built like an IMAX theater.
Oh, by the way, audience, we're only making fun of him because we don't like people who abuse women
I'm
and
only
still get accolades for it.
I'm only making fun of Big Pun because he can't get back at me about it. And it's so hard. Yeah, it's so hard to talk to me from the grave, ain't it? Shout out to Cuban Link.
All right, move on.
Okay.
Move on.
Shout out to Cuban Links. Only built.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I finally got a chance to go through Ghostface's catalog. And that man is elite.
Shut up. Shut up,
Elite.
Derek. Oh, yeah.
And I see the foundation of where like Griselda gets some of their stuff from. Like listen to some of that.
Griselda.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Here we go. Here we go.
I see it.
You done fucked up now.
I see it. But no, Ghostface is it, man. Ghostface is it.
Ghostface in my top
That's all I
personal
hear when I
section.
hear Griselda's beat.
I really hate y'all.
We have, you might know him, but there's a guy that we know that says that Griselda is the greatest hip hop group of all time. And
There's two guys who says it.
he
The
thinks it's
black
not
one or the
even
white one?
close. Shell.
Oh,
Sheldon?
he's nuts. He doesn't really
Yes.
believe that. He wants to believe that. So I'll take that right now. The white one believes it though.
Yo, tag Matt in this joint because I gotta talk to him because he gotta stop. He gotta stop disrespecting the South. He gotta stop.
Peep your name by the way. CH.
No, but seriously, man, stop disrespecting South music, man. Everything this is why people from the South swear that people from the North hate them because of shit like the shit you be typing, man.
He said they're better than De La fucking. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he did. He did. He said they got classic albums. Griselda. I've never heard one yet, and I love Griselda. But stop it. Every De La Soul album is top tier. Every single one. And shout out De La Soul getting their masters back.
Shout out De La Soul getting their
Shout out to Ashanti getting her masters. Then she's going to re-record her first album. I don't understand why. When you got your masters.
Right.
What's the point?
She probably got everything but the first album. Where it got to be something going on. She probably ain't get a good split.
Well, they gave her other albums because those are trash.
Yeah, I'd give them up too.
So she has one good album basically?
Oh yeah. By far. By far.
What were you talking about, Quill? You making a good point and you made me laugh.
I done forgot now. I just was happy talking
They
about
forgot to
Ghostface.
pick up their beats from the studio. They downloaded some junk from Dat Piff and released it every single time.
Not Dat Piff. Not Dat Piff. The sound clicked like Bryson Tiller. Oh no. Oh no. No.
Move on before I make another big pun joke.
Not the Punisher.
Punisher my ass. They put his coffin on a bus to take it to the graveyard and all the
We ain't making
tires.
LL Cool J yet.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Stop.
So Mike, what you're telling me is they put DMX on a monster truck. But they would have had to put Big Pun on a monster truck out of necessity.
They would have had to put Big Pun on the forklift.
Necessity. The fact that Quill's jumping into this means a big thing with a trash life. Because Quill don't make fun of nobody.
Big Pun got picked up on a forklift and the fork bent.
It was like, remember like the sport you used to play at lunch and you used to bend the little end of the fork back to try to break the.
I was
mature, Quill, so I didn't do that.
They asked Big Pun when he went to Marshall's what size shirt he wear. He said Queen Sheets. Oh shit! Oh man!
No,
Big Pun and Fat Joe should have been. They were the original Step Brothers. The way they looked in their pictures. They should do aerobics in there, fat fucks. And then Fat Joe going to steal all his masters and then get skinny. That nigga Fat Joe is he's the GOAT. How you going to kill that man? Take all his masters and then get skinny.
Yeah, because
Fat Joe is the GOAT.
Because he, left him dead in the.
Shout out to Joey Crack, man.
Hey, what'd he say?
Yo, that mixtape.
He don't need no shout out.
That mixtape Fat Joe made with Cool and Dre, that shit was awesome.
That was a mixtape?
Yeah.
Down in the middle of Little Italy, little that we know that we riddled to middlemen who didn't do diddly.
Fire. Top That's a top 10 hip hop lyric of all time.
You don't even believe that.
And I swear to God, it is.
Hey, he said.
Wait. Who is that?
That's
Big Pun.
Top 10 hip hop lyric of all time.
It's off a deep cover.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Quill, you stopped
Twins.
listening to music in last decade, so
Wow.
you don't have a big pool to pull from.
Wow. So, wow. Damn.
Ain't the BET Hip Hop Awards tonight?
Who fucking cares?
Those joints be pretty good though.
I was actually thinking this was going to be in reverse. I thought Derek was going to say "Who cares?" and Quill was going to say,
I mean, I'm not going to watch it, but they be good.
Oh. Speaking of which, let's talk about it real quick. Karen Civil.
I have nothing to add. I don't get it. I don't have a publicist.
Nah, she out there robbing. She out there robbing these young artists. Without a gun.
Oh, that was Gina Lucas talking about that?
Well, yeah. Can I play devil's advocate?
Sure.
No.
If you give me 16,000, right?
Yeah.
And you want me to do a certain job, but I get there and they say, he's not good enough for this. We don't want to do business. I'm taking that 16,000 because I went to the meeting.
But he turned out to be good enough.
Is he?
He's good enough.
What?
I'm asking the question.
Joyner Lucas.
Oh, I thought you said Dave East. I'm sorry.
Joyner Lucas.
Where Dave East come from? Not even trying to be funny.
The trash.
The garbage.
Okay. Dave East. I heard a song from him recently that was pretty good.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh man.
Well, sorry to hear that he made a good song.
Yeah.
What are they sorry about?
Because he's Dave Lease.
Okay. No, but I think he wasn't talking about Joyner Lucas because I was gonna say he's good, but that's not what you're talking about, so never mind.
No, Joyner Lucas is dope.
Okay.
But Dave Lease.
Cool. We found an E40 song that we really liked.
Yo,
really
I fucking love E40. I love E40. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, okay. So listen to a song with T.I. and Joyner Lucas. Listen to it after this podcast.
So you like his Federal album?
No. What album is that? I don't want to I know he got like 25 records. It's kind of hard to keep up with them albums.
Him and Too Short made the most albums that I've never heard.
Hey, because they independent and they making that money.
That's because where are they from? San Francisco might as well be fucking Italy to me. I'm from Philly.
Oakland, you knew that.
Oh, Oakland, yeah.
Yeah.
You must be used to harder, finer things. Shout out to Scarface and Devin the Dude.
What are you singing?
Scarface and Devin the Dude.
Scarface.
That's on Scarface's My Homies album.
Shout out to Scarface. Get well soon. He just got a kidney.
Yeah. Shout out to his son.
Okay.
Brad, we love you. I love you, Brad.
His name's Brad.
Rest in peace to Biz Marquis.
Rest in peace, Biz, man.
I remember him on Men in Black. That shit cracked me up.
Oh yeah, him and Will was talking in the beatbox. That was dope. That was fun.
Yeah,
I like how
that scene with y'all.
Wow. This guy
ain't shit.
This guy is crazy. Shout out to Will Smith. Had to come out because his wife is trash. She's sleeping with a guy who got 90 days left.
Wow.
They're in an open relationship that was confirmed.
Yo, August Alsina don't have no classic anything.
No.
He only has one album, doesn't he?
Yeah, because he got sick.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, Jada is trash, and then women are trying to turn this like.
Yo,
Quill, we are not about to sit here and talk about Jada Pinkett Smith.
Jada Pinkett has been a thorn in Will Smith's back. He should have never been with her. Period. Jada Pinkett is trash.
So now she don't know how to love. Now she don't know how to love.
Lil Wayne taught us how to love. He got a whole record about it. Ain't no dumb man, it's still your heart. And a man that don't then nothing figure out how to love.
James said, put that up. Put that up what James said.
Yeah. She's been in love with a dead man for 20 years. Enough, Jada. Enough.
She still
talk.
You, James, and Quill should all make a podcast and apply for Van Lathan's spot and split his salary.
And
split his salary in thirds.
I'm sick of Jada. Yo, every night you talk about how much Tupac meant to you. I made Wild Wild West, bitch. Don't talk about that, nigga. I made Men in Black, bitch. I made Miami, bitch, and I'm from Philly.
I turned down The Matrix. There is no Keanu Reeves without me.
I got $1 million for getting fucked in my back on 7 degrees of separation, 6 degrees of separation.
I'm the one who sat in the damn fucking bathtub with them jellyfish and 7 pounds.
I put our son on Pursuit of Happiness. I was running down the street with that monitor, bitch. And you gonna talk about, as soon as I come home, you get on your red ass table talking about Tupac, bitch? With your recovering drug addict mama?
Because 7 Pounds is a boring movie. That's why.
Wow.
You know what? No, because he was out. He was tired from saving the goddamn Earth from these goddamn aliens.
Bitch, don't you know I'm invasion? Bitch, don't you know I'm Hitch? And you gonna talk about Tupac, bitch, and sleep with a month, bitch? You couldn't sleep with July. You gonna sleep with August, bitch? This nigga is dying in 88 days, bitch. The fuck is you talking about?
Oh, bald-headed, skittle-diddle ass red table mother.
Is he
this
bald?
Nigga running around looking like Gilly the Kid. Get the fuck out of here. This nigga August Alsina looking like Gilly. He look like Oswald. That nigga look like Osmosis Jones. Get the fuck out of here.
You watching Oswald back then, Mike?
Yeah. That nigga August Alsina
like 12.
That nigga August Alsina got 88 days to live. He looked like Courage the Cowardly Dog, and he looked like Curious George. Bitch, I'm the Fresh Prince, and you gonna sleep with Tupac? That's all you want to talk about, because y'all went to art school.
Put James up. You said I got in the ring and went toe to toe with George Foreman.
Yes.
You still got California love? How dare you?
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That nigga he jumped over the Grand Canyon for this hoe. And all she want to do is pillow talk. When he turned 50.
And then he's Hancock.
Yes.
And he's also Hancock. He's a hero.
He got Bad Boys 1, 2, 3, and for life.
Why did he jump over the Grand Canyon?
Because that's what he wanted. That was on the bucket list. If Carmen came home talking about Tupac every night, wouldn't you jump over the Grand Canyon? I would.
What?
I'll jump in the Grand Canyon. I'll be just like Wild E. Coyote, fall right to my motherfucking death. As you come home every day talking about this nigga, man. This nigga been dead. The outlaw smoked his ashes. Fucking Jada Pinkett.
No, you did not bring that up.
Jada Pinkett is built like a 12-year-old boy, and you stressing over this girl.
She's like, what you trying to call her? A great value Amber Rose?
Yes. She's Dollar Tree Amber Rose.
What are we doing?
I'm talking about Jada Winfrey Carter Smith, whatever her name is.
John Jada Jingleheimer Smith.
Yeah. She's just as trash as Oprah's friend. What's her name? The one that be doing all the interviews.
Oh, Gail?
Yeah, Gail King.
Trash.
Yeah, trash.
What's wrong with Gail?
She's trash.
Why?
She's the interviewee, Jada Pinkett Smith.
What's wrong with Gail King? I want to hear
it. No, he said, I even made just the two of us, and you still got thug passion? How could you?
Yeah.
Will Smith, probably. Wow.
I would have been divorced her.
Jada had to go.
Mike,
I would have got out of there. I would have got out of there.
You don't care.
She's sitting at that red table. Fuck that red table. I would have got me an orange table, and I would have been talking my shit, popping my shit.
Did y'all peep that? Did a spin-off to the red table?
Huh?
Did you peep that there's a spin-off to the red table?
What's it called?
It was Gloria Estefan.
Gloria
Estefan.
Oh, I'm thinking of Gwen Stefani. Whatever happened to Gwen
Um,
Stefani? She married Blake Shelton, didn't she?
Nothing.
Oh,
Nothing
no.
happened to Gwen Stefani. She's been making music for like 30 years.
Really?
She
This
has that.
shit is
She's had song with
bananas.
Sweetie.
Sweetie, she's trash.
Not Gloria Estefan.
I'm fine with Sweetie.
Who's Gloria Estefan? Educate me.
Gloria Estefan. She
She's
was like in movies and
a
stuff.
Hispanic singer.
The who?
Yeah,
She's like
she did
huge,
movies.
huge. I don't remember her for no movies, but I remember she had like I'm about to play her music. Y'all know Gloria Estefan.
I never heard of this hoe.
Wow.
Yeah, you have. You're not
No.
disclosed in.
Never heard of her.
Wow.
I'm from West Philly,
Yes, you have.
and my West Philly brethren has been used and abused, and I'm appalled. Yeah, I know this song. I know that song. That's the Brokeback Mountain of Macarena. That's the Brokeback Mountain version of Macarena. That's a knockoff of Macarena. Yep.
So James,
This song was out first, I think.
James said, "You want to talk about an entanglement? I should entangle your ass out the door." Will
Exactly.
Smith, what he should say.
Yes.
That is correct. That is
She's
the correct
Cuban.
answer.
She's Cuban to be exact.
Oh, she's Cuban. Shout out to her.
Mhm.
Wow.
Shout out to Fidel Cat. No, damn.
What?
that's not-
Wow.
What?
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Where are you going?
This
Mm.
Where
guy
you
is
going?
sick. This guy is sick. And that
You
takes a
just
lot.
you just went on a whole 20-minute rant on Big Pun.
Well, it ain't my
Well,
fault.
Big Pun beat somebody.
And he started Katrina. He got to go.
I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of y'all.
She did the original Oye Mi Canto.
What?
Oye, mi
Oye
canto.
Mi Canto.
Don't know it.
Not that trash guy that you like, who seems to love his life.
Man, Nori is the GOAT.
Shout
You
out
don't
to
even believe
Dory.
that.
But he's still not beating Beanie Siegel in the verses.
That versus ain't
He
happening.
might.
That shit got
It's
nixed.
never gonna happen because it's gonna be just me and Mike watching. That's
Yep.
it. And I'll
Damn
probably
it.
just go to Mike's house to watch. Like so it'll be one viewer.
So that's one viewer.
The only way he beats Beans is if he just starts rattling off CNN tracks and people remember it.
People in New York gonna say Nori won.
No.
That's-
No, Beans is respected in New York though.
I
Beans
didn't
is
say he
highly
wasn't.
respected.
Beans-
Well, listen
Beans-
to what I said, politician. I said they're gonna say Nori won. I didn't.
Listen here,
There's nothing wrong
contrarian
with Beans.
bucko.
I like him better.
Listen
What?
here, contrarian bucko.
Kiana said that he was about to take y'all down the rabbit hole. That's what August Alsina went down.
Well, it wasn't that where Saddam
I don't think
Hussein
Nori's
was, too?
good, but Nori has bigger songs than Beans.
Damn, y'all just completely missed that.
What happened?
I didn't.
No,
miss
you
it. What
said, Mike, you said that I was getting ready to take y'all down a rabbit hole. I said, ain't that where Saddam Hussein was too?
Oh my God.
All right, I'm out.
Is this what we're doing today? Is this what we're doing today?
Listen,
I know
Wow.
you're not
it's shock
talking.
value. It's
I'm
shock
just
value.
asking because I'll join. I'm ready to go.
Listen,
Yeah.
you know who else is ready to go? You know who
Uh-oh.
else is ready to go?
E40.
Ben fucking.
Oh man.
Whoop.
Oh man.
No,
Oh,
tell me
man.
when to go. Tell
My
me when
bad,
to
y'all.
go. Tell me
I
when
played
to
Wow.
the
go.
video by
Tell
accident.
me when to go.
Ben
Go,
Simmons.
go.
Let's get this conversation out the way. All I got to say
Fuck.
is, I mean,
Motherfucker, not even fuck him, motherfucker. How about
at this point, you handcuffed the organization, you handcuffed yourself.
he got to fire Rich Paul. You got to fire him. They fucked it. They fucked this.
Well, this all starts last season when the Harden thing didn't go through. Obviously, he felt backstabbed.
Why are we
by it.
talking about this?
But just to fast forward, his whole thing is he don't want to be in front of the city no more. But if you look back, this is Ben Simmons's pattern. He did this at LSU. He quit on the team and he stayed home because he didn't want to fuck up his draft stock by getting hurt or anything like that. So this is just Ben Simmons's thing. When he feels like he's out, he's just out of there. And that's why I can't feel bad for him, the player or the person. But you fuck the Sixers up no matter what happens, because they're not going to get equal or more value for you. They're going to get something less, because at some point they're just going to have to pull the trigger on something, because too much bullshit is coming out at this point, right? So, you're at this point, the Sixers are not going to get a deal to where they can just bring this person in and they can run with it, and it's going to work this season. I'm only speaking for this season. Right. I don't know about next season, but this season, it's gonna be up and down, and it falls back on not only the organization but the player also.
Yeah. So, how do you feel about? Because there's a lot of words going around that that Joe and Doc Rivers' words after Game 7 are really kind of what were, I guess, was the nail in the coffin, so to speak, regarding the situation.
I can believe it.
Were
well,
they
then he
wrong?
saw, because he did mess up that series.
Yeah.
I mean, were they wrong for saying that, or do you think was that a conversation that should have been had behind closed doors, or how do you feel? Because me personally, I think they stuck up for Ben. Doc was kissing Ben's ass in the public all season.
The whole organization was kissing Ben's ass.
Joel, and this is not me being a homer or whatever, because everybody who knows me knows I'm a big Joel Embiid fan. Joel really has adjusted his game to accommodate Ben Simmons, and Ben Simmons has done nothing in his career but give Joel his ass to kiss. Mm-hmm. And I think Joe's sick of it. I think Joe was sick of it, and it just kind of came out, and then that was that.
I think that played a part. I think it gotten to the point where it's almost like a relationship. It doesn't matter if I say it to you in an argument, if I say it to you in passing, if I say it to you behind your back. No matter what happened, that straw was going to break. Right. I was saying last year this was over, and people were saying, "Oh no, you got to give it another year." It's over. Why are we still running? Why are we still beating this dead horse? It's over. We know Ben Simmons' personality is not meshing with Embiid's personality. It's not working. And the whole, other teams, they got 7 years out of it. Sometimes you can see it. Like, you know how you see a homie with his girlfriend and you like, that ain't gonna work. And then they 8 years in. And then you like, that ain't gonna work. And then year 9 come and the shit start blowing up. And everything that you said was gonna happen starts to fucking happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it was. The writing been on the wall.
Look at Portland with CJ and Dame.
That ain't working.
Wait, what?
You're not winning with two small backcourts, but that's different because they actually get along. Ben and Embiid never got along. Never.
They weren't like enemies, but it's funny because people think Joel is this big, boisterous personality, but in reality, he's like not. Pretty chill. Right. He's a recluse. He stays in the house and plays fucking FIFA and watches soccer.
And Ben is the same way. Quiet, don't say much. That's why they needed those leaders on the team. That's why they had JJ. They had Jimmy. They had to get Doc Rivers because they needed some type of leadership in that locker room.
And Tobias is really like kind of the adult in the room. He's been really the vocal. Tobias and to an extent,
overpaid adult.
Oh wow.
Matisse has been really stepping up. From
what I'm hearing. Who the hell is going to listen to Matisse?
Nobody.
On that exactly. When everybody else is older than you, it don't matter. If you're not talented enough, and also you're young, ain't nobody listening to you, man. And that's no shade against Matisse. That's just the nature of the beast.
Great guy, and I think he'll be a heck of a glue locker room guy in his career, but not yet. Not yet. Right. Let James has said something. He said, "What point guard do you guys believe would fit best with the Sixers going forward?" Any point guard not named Ben Simmons. Any.
There's so many of them.
Whatever point guard they can get in there. Because
I'd rather not have John Wall though.
Embiid's gonna. I don't know why people are beating that horse either. But Embiid is going to adjust to any point guard. I believe so. That's the one thing I believe in with Joel. I think he will try his best, his damnness, to make sure something works. Even if it doesn't, he'll try his damnness to make sure it works. The thing with Ben was Ben wanted to be the guy. He knew it was never going to be his team as long as Joel was around. No matter if Joel was out 20
he wanted
games.
to be a guy about being the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people want to be the
Ben
guy.
is the one who. He's
Go
the
ahead.
one who cries about why he failed at test, but didn't study.
Yeah. Or
Right.
and
Oh,
he's the
damn.
guy that doesn't understand why the team is falling apart when he's the leader. You got to lead, dickhead. That's the whole point. No, you can't be one of the highest paid players on the team and not lead. That's why Jimmy said, "Get me the fuck out of here." No,
Right.
I can't work with these two. And he liked Joel. But he's
They're
I
best
can't-
friends. They like best friends.
I can't work with Joel and Ben. I can't carry both of y'all. It's not gonna work.
And it's crazy because Jimmy don't like nobody, and him and Joel are very tight. Very
Jimmy,
tight.
Ben and Karl Anthony Towns and Wiggins, all the same player. They're all the same person, all the same personality. You're not a leader. You look better when you got 3 other players on the team that is better than you. And I'm a Ben Simmons guy. I like Ben Simmons. Y'all know that. I've liked Ben Simmons since he was in high school. But again, I can't defend bullshit. And I got to throw bullshit at a wall when I see it. Ben Simmons is on some bullshit. And like Derek said, I don't even know why we on this because we knew what it was from the gate. It's been bullshit. This is going to be a 30 for 30 that we're going to have to live through 20 years from now.
Though, Mike,
yes.
no one saw Atlanta coming in this fashion this late into his career.
Oh, absolutely not. That Atlanta series shouldn't have
I'll give him
happened.
some leeway there.
You're talking about what?
I said I'll give him some leeway as far as them being like give it another try because it's easy now that he like that flame out was worse than Boston. At least he was a rookie in Boston.
Yeah. Who you talking about?
Ben Simmons.
Ben.
You said give it another try in Philly?
I'm saying people saying that isn't that nuts when you put in perspective the fact that a flame out in year 4 is worse than a flame out in year 1.
Oh,
we talking about with Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying this series is worse than what people imagine. Even those people who don't like Ben, this is way worse than what they could have imagined.
Oh yeah, this is something that first of all, any basketball player in their right mind is at least dunking that basketball. You're wide open.
Yeah. Because he's been terrible in every series that's mattered so far for the Sixers. He was terrible against Toronto. In that Toronto series where Jimmy had to take the ball in the fourth quarter. He was terrible against Boston. And he was out against Boston for the Boston sweep. And then he was terrible in this Hawks series. And people like lean on, oh, you play good defense. Listen, Trae Young still put up 30 on him a bunch of times.
This is what separates superstars from all-stars, from stars, from role players, from just starters, from prospects. This is why he's
Michael
not.
with CH.
This is why he's not a superstar or he's not a star. He's just a guy who's an all-star, and you're labeled an all-star once you make one all-star game. Now, Jamal McGlory technically was an all-star, so he had an all-star-like career, but I wouldn't throw him in the Hall of Fame for it. But Ben Simmons is an all-star. That doesn't mean that's a winning team. Steve Francis was an all-star. Steve Francis was never a star. We just saw his highlight tapes and said, damn, that dude is good. But he didn't matter in the playoffs. The dude only made the playoffs like 3 times his whole career. And if we want to go down that road. No.
Is that how we feel about like Latrell Sprewell and them types?
The Latrell Sprewell looked good on the team where he wasn't the main guy. He was the 3rd, 4th option. He was probably after Allen Houston. So, yeah.
A scorer. That's all he was a scorer.
And if Ben Simmons isn't distributing or, just running around for meaningless bullshit in a regular season, Why is he on the team?
He just James asked, is Ben's return to Philly going to be worse than LeBron's return? I don't think Ben is going to show up.
He probably won't, and that's coward-like, because it's the same franchise that the same fans that was defending you, right? Like Philly always gets this rap that they love you until they hate you, right? As long as you show up to play with we're a blue collar city. They like to say. I didn't know what that meant until I got older. But when you look at the respect that Allen Iverson can walk around with in the city of Philadelphia, winning max 50-something games twice his whole career, but all he did was show up and he did his fucking job. That's all Philly wanted. McNabb, he came. He did his fucking job until that flamed out to be bullshit.
They used to make fun of him during his run. Actually.
Well, McNabb is a dick, so that he's an easy target. But no, Dawkins would have been the better example.
Dawkins came, put his hard hat on. He came to work. He did his thing. Jimmy Rollins, same. I want to bring up a hockey example, but I don't know no hockey niggas.
Well, no, they hate all the. They hate Claude Giroux, but still.
How about that dude? Was he any good?
Bernie Parenti, amazing, yeah.
Yeah. Listen, man. When I go to the Wells Fargo Center, I always look up at the flags just to see the people up there, and fucking the boss got a flag. So just that's just our city. Shout out to Bruce Springsteen, but I don't know none of your music, sir. Yeah, he got a flag.
You don't know Bruce Springsteen's music?
No.
Wow.
Oh.
I only know one Beatles song. I want to hold your hand.
It's a shame to me that like Ben is really going out like this. Like
coward.
He feels backstabbed and betrayed. And then also today the story came out that the Philly fans were essentially giving him anxiety. He was having trouble dealing with some of these Philly fans. I took a screenshot of it. It said Ben Simmons felt mentally exhausted, underappreciated with 76ers.
So
Shut the fuck up.
So why does he want to go to another big city? You need to go to a small market city, please, not Orlando, and you need to just be forgotten. That's it. You need to go to a small market city like Utah with a bunch of Mormons that don't give a fuck. They fuck each other anyway, and go there. They let a rapist that rape little 13-year-old girls in there.
Mike, don't get us canceled. Mike, don't cancel. Don't get us canceled.
Okay, I was talking about Karl Malone, but
he's not a Mormon.
Doesn't matter. Ain't shit.
You know they have a lot of Mormons in Philly, right?
But like he needs to go to a small market city and be forgotten. That's
Indiana is perfect. We'll take Bride.
Sacramento is perfect. Go to Sacramento.
Hey, give us Halliburton or Hill or whatever, and we'll be on our way.
Why not? You need to go to smart market team. Stop this LA shit. You're not built for that. Everybody's not built for the bright lights. Dwight Howard found that out the hard way.
Could you imagine?
You were the man in Orlando. It was you and Mickey Mouse. Y'all was the man. Then you thought you need to go to a big city, and that shit ain't for everybody.
Could you imagine Ben Simmons, the first time Ben Simmons don't take a shot when LeBron passed on the ball wide open?
He'd be off the team. he would have to change his whole philosophy.
But
he needs therapy.
Put him on the bench. Yeah,
he needs therapy. He needs therapy.
Brown would sub him out. He look over the side like, all right, he out. He done.
Remember the Ben Simmons, Lamar Odom comparisons?
Yeah.
I'm starting to really think Ben Simmons is Lamar Odom. He's an overqualified Lamar Odom. You should be somebody's sixth man. If he was someone's sixth man,
he can't. He can't be nobody's sixth man.
I know, but if he was, that would be a championship.
No, I'm
team.
saying he don't got the skill set. He gonna give you 8 points a game.
Yeah, your bench would have to be starters as well. They would have to be. They would have to be like that Clippers team. He would have to be on a stacked team.
Right.
Yeah.
I just don't understand why he think he's just
He
going
needs to
to
play
go.
power forward and stop trying to be a point guard.
I've been saying that since he's been drafted. He's been playing the wrong position.
Hey,
Been
Larry
saying
Brown
that.
said it too. Larry Brown said it years ago.
I've been saying that since he was drafted. I was saying that when he was in LSU. I said, why isn't he playing power forward?
He can still handle the ball.
Right. We're in a
But he
positionless
needs
league
to
now.
play with another guard.
He needs to play with, like they say, a bunch of shooters. And you just distribute. That's all you want to do anyway. And run the floor. You want to be a rim runner. So why the fuck do you want to rim run at point guard? I don't understand. That makes no sense.
I don't think he wants to rim run, is what I heard.
Every goddamn team in the league now has a solid point guard. You might as well just be a power forward. It's not that many good power forwards that is as athletic as you, that can run the floor as you. He don't want to rim run because he knows he can already do that, but you don't want to do shit else. You don't want to shoot. You don't want to participate anything offensively when you don't have the ball. It's 4-on-5 at that point. You want to fuck all the Kardashians and all the R&B singers, but you don't want to better yourself or your game. But you think you're going to go to LA and life is just going to be grand for you. I just don't get these players. I don't get these young men. I don't get this generation. They don't know shit. I don't understand it.
This generation, he got like 3 years on him.
I'm fed up. I'm sick of it. It's bullshit.
He's fed up. He's done.
Oh, you're doing that thing. Okay.
It's bullshit.
So,
he was getting his diapers changed when 9/11 happened. I don't even know why I'm discussing this fool.
Wow. He's not lying. All right, changing gears a little bit before we get out of here real quick. NFL, I got two things. The Eagles defense sucks. Our coach is young and don't know shit yet. And Hurts is up and down, trending towards bad. He did have a good game against the worst defense and the worst passing defense in football on Sunday. I was there. But it's pretty much been what I said it was going to be, up and down for Jalen, with a lot of accuracy issues. Yes, he's completing. His completion percentage is nice, but what the more nuanced football fans know is ball placement, and his ball placement is not good. Mike, I know the joke is coming, so you might as well just let that fly about ball placement.
I only had to say it now.
Those are things like, when you want to see a franchise quarterback, those are things that you want to see improved upon. And it just hasn't been there in the first 4 games, even with one great game in Atlanta against a terrible team, a good game against the Chiefs, but he left a lot of meat on the bone, and 2 awful games against the 49ers and the Cowboys. I don't like where we're at skill positions. They don't run the ball with Miles Sanders, which is beyond me. And Kenny Gainwell, the rookie, looks like he's forcing Miles Sanders is not going to get a second contract with Philly, which is wild. Offensive line is hurt as always. We had 1 starter on Sunday against the Chiefs. The defensive line Fletcher Cox is washed, and they might as well just have me.
He's washed.
He's bad, and you might as well just have me, you, and Slanger out there playing linebacker. That we would be more effective than what they have out there for linebacker and linebackers, and essentially secondary. That defense is terrible, and the defensive coordinator don't know what the fuck he's doing. So we're going to be bad, and we're going to get a higher draft pick, and the Dolphins are going to be bad this year, and we're going to get their pick. And the Colts, hopefully Carson plays good enough to keep them in it, and we'll get their first round pick as well. So at least we got 3 firsts. If Jalen don't do it this year, if he doesn't show that improvement, he has to show significant improvement as a passer, I believe. Honestly, I think the Eagles already had their mind made up because they did nothing.
So already?
Yeah, because I think they did nothing to say that the rumors about Deshaun Watson weren't true. The rumors are still floating around. They did nothing to hide the fact that it was the worst kept secret. They were looking at a quarterback during the draft. They were looking at maybe in the Zach Wilson.
He's awful.
It's the Jets. Look at
He
Sam
played
Darnold
good this Sunday, though.
Yeah, he was fine this Sunday. But look at Sam Darnold.
Defense. but
Sam Darnold is playing very well for Carolina right now.
Carolina.
It took him 3 years, Quill.
He had to get away from Adam Gase.
That Carolina defense is legit.
Yeah, and so I mean, we'll see. We'll see. And then we get the Colts' first round pick if Carson plays 75% of the snaps. So the Eagles are in a unique position. They got 3 first round picks probably.
Did they finally win a game?
Yeah, they beat Miami.
They did,
which did us a favor because we have Miami's first round pick from our trade back this year. So if Miami stinks and Tua is out, and he stinks anyway, if Miami stinks, we'll get their first round pick, and it's looking like it's going to be a top 10 pick.
Tua's been hurt since birth,
pretty much. So, hey, we'll see. We'll see. What's going on with your Saints?
You got anything to add before I go to the Saints, Derek? You got anything to add to the Eagles?
Not with the Eagles. I would just give it time. Like, I've seen the quarterback thing seesaw. So, I mean, I'm not a fan, but I'll still give it time.
We got to get Joe Gabriel on the show.
Oh my God.
We got to get Joe Gabriel in his analysis.
I can't wait for that to happen. Actually, now I'm awake again.
Do that when Ben Simmons finally is traded, so I could really grind his ass up.
We need Joe Gabriel and Kyle Lewis on.
Oh my God! I'm not coming to that. I'll tell you that right now. I will not show up. I will not show up. Shout out to Joe Gabriel though. I would like him on the show because I want to talk to him about the shit he was saying because he was killing me this summer. The Saints, I don't get it. I don't get this team at all. You blast the doors off of the Packers, then you turn around and lose to.
Maybe that's more about the Packers.
Yeah. Then you turn around and lose to Carolina. Then we beat I can't remember the other team we beat. But anyway, then we lose to the winless but now 1-win Giants. In New Orleans, the first game that we have a full pack house of fans, you're up and then you lose. Just bad play calling. The kicker was bad. Get him the hell out of here. This team, first of all, the coaching staff don't believe in Winston because
should they?
I think they should because Taysom Hill ain't it.
I'm just asking.
Taysom Hill ain't it, and now I'm hearing rumors that they might be in the Deshaun Watson sweepstakes. It's like y'all don't believe in this dude. I don't get it. And
what do you think of him before we move on?
I think he's a serviceable starting quarterback. Do I think he's going to win us a Super Bowl? No. Do I think he can get us to the playoffs?
I don't believe in him.
Yes. Oh, well, okay. But the thing is, you're not winning the Super Bowl this year with that inconsistent defense. We don't know what Michael Thomas is going to be once he gets back off of IR.
I don't think he wants to be there, to be honest.
At this point, I don't. Who's there week by week? That's all I care about. Kamara is out there, but they're not. They didn't even utilize him last week. It's like, what the? Oh, we beat the Patriots. What the fuck is this team? I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get this team at all. They're a headache. And it's like I'm going into the dark with all my damn teams. I watched the Magic a little bit last night in their first preseason game. They're finally shooting the ball, but it's like now you abandon the defense. But we got a new coach. There's only one preseason game. Let's see what happens next game. I'm going into the dark with my Tar Heels because we got a new coach there also. Shout out to Hubert Davis. I don't know what that team is going to look like really. It's like I'm just shot in the dark with all my teams. But hey, I'm starting a new job next month. So
go you.
I'm starting a new job next month. That's hilarious how you just do that.
Yeah. I had to make it positive somehow. But Jay-Z's still the GOAT.
All right, y'all. It's getting late. Is that your closing statement, Mike?
No, it's not. But Derek needed to say something.
here's our football take. Let's end with that. Early Super Bowl picks.
Right now, Cardinals Rams. No, that can't be the Super Bowl. They in the same damn division.
Yep.
Rams.
That gotta be a championship game.
Rams. Damn, who's good in the AFC? They got a couple good teams. Rams, Bills.
Do they?
Rams, Bills.
Oh, that's a good pick. That's a good pick.
And I got
Chiefs'
Bills.
defense seems to be trash.
I got Bills winning, and Josh Allen throws 4 touchdowns.
Hey, Josh Allen over there, he got paid over the offseason. Big checks.
He's on my fantasy team. I'm 2-2 now. I beat Quill last week.
Sure did.
I beat Quill, then I beat Will.
My team is underperforming. It's funny. They said I was gonna win. Yahoo said I was gonna win the league. And Mike, what did I tell you? I said, yeah, okay. Watch me lose.
They don't count for injuries and the blips.
Yeah, but probably by the middle to end of the season, you're going to start winning games. That's usually what happens.
You guys see by the midpoint, you'll know.
Yeah.
But, I'm gonna go Bills, Rams. I'm thinking Cardinals too, but I gotta see. I gotta see some things first.
It's something about Kyler Murray that scares me. I think he's going to end up getting hurt again. He
got hurt last year, and that ruined things.
Yeah, he shows his body too much for me. I know that's bad terminology.
He win MVP this year.
Yeah,
I know what you meant.
Yeah, Josh Allen's my guy though.
I got it don't even matter who coming out the AFC. Give me Tom Terrific over everybody. It don't matter.
You still believe in the Bucks? Matter. You still believe in the Bucks, huh?
It don't matter.
I gotta see how they look, but
give me Tommy.
But I'm not going to ignore this, Quill. Their defense made plays last year. Their defense don't make plays this year. They're smoke. Yeah. They're smoked.
Yeah, but Tommy is the system, so we'll see.
Aaron Donald deserves a ring, though. I'll say that
he does. The greatest defensive tackle ever. The
greatest the greatest defensive player ever came out of University of North Carolina, by the way.
That's Lawrence Taylor.
Yep. My man smoked crack.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
And play football.
Wow. And let's close this up. Final thoughts. What's going on? Final thoughts.
Jay-Z still the GOAT. The last time we was on, I had some life-changing events happen. I had a very dear, close cousin of mine pass away. I just want to send my condolences out to his family, his mother, his father, everybody who misses him dearly. I miss you being a headache in my head. I miss our debates, and my heart has been broken ever since. But I'm still chugging along. I wish you could see my growth. I know you would be proud. I still have our last text of you saying how much of a great father I was. I look at that often when I'm having a bad day or when I'm just thinking about you. And I love you and miss you, man. I'm sorry I had to get somber.
Well said. Not at all. That was good.
It's been
just a
rough
year.
couple of it's been a wild year for a couple of us in common sense. I had as some of you all know from before we took our extended break, a very, very close friend, one of my best friends, passed away this year. Mm-hmm. And life happens. So like my final thought is, listen, live your life, enjoy your life, do the things that make you happy within reason, mind you, within reason. Don't go crazy. Do the things that make you happy. Love yourself and love the others around you, because as my guy would say, you lose your touch when you can't touch your heart, and that's really deep.
Yeah.
Keep that with y'all. Keep that with y'all. But we promise we not gonna leave y'all on an extended break. I think we're in a better place now, and we gonna get this ball back rolling, bringing common sense to y'all's lives, because clearly motherfuckers is lacking it. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well,
our group has extended to like over 400 people, and about 200 of them ain't, well, about 300, about 400 of them ain't got common sense.
ain't shit.
About 400 of them. Sorry, Derek.
Close us up, Derek.
No, you're good. I don't really have anything to say. I was just gonna say, what happened with me recently? Career change.
Yeah, me too.
We've all had, or
Mhm.
having career changes.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Well, I should say career shift for me more than change because I'm still working on mine educationally, but I'm still in that field now, so that's cool.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. Just quick.
as far as the break, the his interface is really good, so that it should be smoother. Hopefully, Spotify doesn't give me a hard time again.
Yeah, we're gonna get some
Well,
of
it
those
shouldn't
old
give me a hard
podcasts.
time because I snapped on
We,
them.
we got to get some of them old podcasts up, the ones that were live but never posted because Spotify
Yeah.
was cock blocking. We're gonna get them up for y'all. Get y'all some material, for those
Hmm.
familiar with us, just just to hear our voices, to get back acclimated. For those who are not familiar with us, just so you can see what we all about. I got Derek. You didn't have nothing else to say because I'll close this up.
No, I'm good.
We good. All
Yeah.
right. Well, listen. For my co-hosts, we got Avatar Slang. You can't say the slang without Ang. We're bringing all the elements together for us. We got Dan Lime. We got Mike with the CH Mitch Money.
Yes. Yes.
The Beyonce of the group, Mr. Moolah himself, and my name is Quill Will. The dun.
Yes,
There you
that
go,
is.
as you like to say. And we're out. We will see y'all next week, Lord willing. Peace out.
God bless everybody.
Except for
See
Donald
y'all.
Trump.
Good podcast.
Fuck
y'all.
that guy.
Good
I forgot he
night.
existed.
He exists.